Inheritance is one of the most important and common features of object-oriented programming. Inheritance is all about creating a new class by extending an existing class instead of creating a new class from the scratch. The child class extends the parent class. You can create the objects for both parent class and child class also. The parent class object contains the properties and methods of parent class only. The child class object contains the properties and methods of both child class and parent class also. That means whenever you created an object for the child class, it automatically includes all the properties and methods of parent class along with the properties and methods of child class. When the parent class has a constructor, the child class constructor must call the parent class constructor explicitly by using the super keyword. In C: TypeScript, I have created a file called inheritance.ts. I have created a class called person because every employee is a person. So in this case, the person class is a parent class, employee is a child class. And one parent class can contain multiple child classes. For example, the person is a parent class which contains multiple child classes, that is student, employee, and customer. So go to the employee class, add a keyword called extends, specify the name of the class, that is person, which indicates that the class called employee extends the parent class, that is person. So as a result, all the members of the parent class, that is person class, will be by default injected into the child class object. That means when you create an object for the employee class, it includes all the properties and methods of both person class and employee class. The person class has general details about a person, that is person name and age. Creating a constructor in the parent class that receives two parameters, that is person name and age, and assign those parameter values into the respective properties. And since the person name has been available in the parent class properties, you need not declare the employee name property in the child class. And now in the child class constructor, you require to receive four parameters, that is person name, age, salary, and is active. And you must call the parent class constructor from the child class constructor by using the super keyword. In other words, the super keyword represents the parent class. So we are going to invoke the parent class constructor from the child class. And whenever we have created an object for the child class, the execution flow first comes to the child class constructor and will receive four parameters, and then invoke the parent class constructor with the help of super keyword that initializes the person name and age. And the remaining values, that is salary and is active, will be initialized in the child class constructor itself. Thus, all the properties of both parent class and child class have been initialized. And there is no change in the getNetSalary method. And now, while creating the employee class objects, you require to supply four values for four parameters, that is person name, age, salary, and is active. And now display the values of person name and age of all the objects. Alternatively, you can also write loop instead of repeating the same syntax for all the objects. Now we have created a for loop that reads all the elements from the employees array and prints the data of each object of employees array. Compile the program by using the tsc command and run the program by using node command. So it has displayed the values of all the 4 objects, where the child class object contains the properties of parent class also. This is a simple example of inheritance in TypeScript.